What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Today we're taking a look at Vechain and its recent price action, and make sure to watch the video till the end for a price prediction for the short and the long term as well. First things first, please smash the likes, subscribe and hit the bell icon. YouTube is not pushing crypto content out currently and our subscribers aren't getting notifications, so make sure to join our free Telegram to stay up to date with all of our videos as they are posted, links in the description. It really helps if you hit the like. We're posting 4 videos per day, so come back every day for daily updates and analysis. And make sure to comment down below for your chance to win a hardware wallet in our new monthly giveaway. We'd also like to thank you all so much for your support. We've just hit 10k subscribers, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, we've had many reports that our subscribers aren't seeing our content, and this is most likely because you haven't hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon with all notifications turned on. Give it a tap now, turn on all notifications, and you'll most likely see most of our videos being posted. Also, if you want to support the channel, make sure to tap that like, it really helps us out. We're posting 4 videos per day, so make sure to check back every single day for daily updates. So we're taking a look at Vechain here, aren't we? And we're not in the bear market yet, from what we can tell. I mean, a lot of people are saying that we're in a bear market right now, but we personally just don't see it, and we will continue to say this until we see otherwise. There doesn't seem to be enough data to suggest, or any confluence really between multiple kind of statistics for Bitcoin, etc., that we are in a bear market. We just do seem to be having an extended pullback, don't we? And until we see otherwise, we're just going to keep telling you this because we genuinely think that there's a lot of fear mongering in the YouTube community right now. There's a lot of big influencers that are starting to, flip bearish and say the bear market's coming. Probably just, desperately trying to get clicks and views and stuff. But we will just continue to look at the data as it presents itself and try and give you a balanced analysis of what's going on. We're never going to try and moonboy you and say, Vechain's going to $1 tomorrow. It's going to $10 this bull run or some nonsense like that. We're basically trying to show you what we see and just, looking objectively at the charts and what potentially could be possible, and also what we're seeing in the charts. So with that all being said, there's obviously been a lot of negativity recently, hasn't there? YouTubers do get a lot of stick when things aren't going well, which is understandable because there's someone that, people can blame that's in the public space. But from what we can tell, I mean, YouTubers are just, most of them are just trying to do their best, aren't they? So as we can see here, it's happening again, isn't it? From what we can tell, we're hitting the bottom of our channel, and every time that we hit our bottom of a channel and we do get oversold, we do start what seems to be the process of having a nice reversal off the bottom, aren't we? And it does seem as though we have, had a decent bounce here. We've obviously done something extremely bullish here, which is we've broken out of this descending wedge. We've actually broken out, back tested, rolled over and back tested it again as support here, found this previous resistance as support, and now it looks as though we are starting to get a little bounce off it, which is really good to see. We're also breaking up here through some levels of resistance. If I zoom in here, you can see this a bit better. So obviously we've got our descending wedge here, and this is actually a bullish reversal pattern. You can see we've actually broken out, back tested, kind of tried to coil here for a move to the upside, but the wider market's dragged us down. We've come all the way down and back tested the previous resistance as support, which is super bullish. Because if we're in a bear market, we just collapse, don't we? We just break down through everything and slowly just move to the downside in a very methodical, with no signs of breaking out of any kinds of upwards resistances at all. But we're showing signs of life here, aren't we? We've broken out here. We've actually come down and back tested, and now we are, we're looking for potentially a reversal out of here, aren't we? Because obviously the more oversold we get, the more chance of this reversal. I mean, if we take a look at the last time this happened, let's look at the March crash. Obviously is a bit of a specific example, because this was literally a full capitulation event. But you can see we came all the way down, got really oversold, kind of coiled, sorted ourselves out, and then slowly picked up over the next few weeks. Obviously the last time that we got oversold here, we actually came down very quickly. We kind of picked back up, but we just kept rolling over a little bit more and a little bit more, forming a big, nice bullish divergence, and then we got out of there. And now this time it looks as though we're approaching the bottom of our channel, aren't we? We're getting quite close. We'd have to come down to around 5 cents for that to happen. And currently we're around 6.5 cents, you know, having a decent bounce off this resistance here. And it seems likely, in our opinion, that with the bullish momentum that we're probably going to see over the next few days, since we've had quite a decent bounce off the downside again, we could, you know, start tackling some of these EMAs on our daily time frame and get into the upside. Because honestly, price action like this to the downside can't last forever. Like we always say, the markets in general are like a rubber band, and the further oversold you get and the further you move to the downside, especially when you're in a clear channel and uptrend like this, the more chance of basically that rubber band basically pulling you back to the middle of the channel. Do you understand what I'm saying? Basically how it works is the more oversold you get, the more, you know, the prices become more interesting to buyers, and the more chance of that bounce. And the more and more we trickle down and the lower the volume gets. We're doing something like this right now, aren't we? With our volume decreasing, our price action rolling over and trickling down. The more that our prices go down and the more that we trickle that to the downside, the more chance of that big bounce to the upside that we are looking for. Because, you know, there has to be equilibrium in the markets. We don't just go to zero overnight, and we don't just go to the moon overnight, as people say. You know, these things take time, and it takes a lot of basically a lot of fortitude to basically watch this and continue to hold. So congratulations to all of you. Obviously we're down a massive amount, aren't we, from our all-time high, around 77% right now. At the lows, around 80% down. But as we said, I mean, touched the bottom of our channel, overbought. We touched the top of our channel, sorry, overbought. We've come all the way down. We're oversold now, touching the bottom of our channel. What do you think is going to happen? It's probably likely that we're going to get the opposite effect of this, aren't we? Where we just get really overextended and then we have our correction. But now we're really overextended, but to the downside. So we're probably going to get that bounce pretty soon, aren't we? Because this channel has been respected for this entire, you know, past year and a half, hasn't it? We're basically still in the bull run, obviously. And until we see ourselves breaking out of this channel in any meaningful way, then we're still in an uptrend, aren't we, on a macro time frame? So a quick check of the weekly EMAs here, just to make sure that we're not in a bear market. As you can see, for a few cryptos now, we have been losing our 55 as support on our weekly time frame here. Although we still have, how many days have we got now? It's probably like, is it 3 days? Is it Thursday today? 4 days to rectify this situation. And it does look as though, you know, we're making meaningful progress, aren't we? Yesterday we were all the way down here at like 5.5 cents, and we're already, you know, starting to push back up, especially bouncing off this level, key level of support now. So I mean, it would be quite easy really to reverse out of here and get above this again, wouldn't it? But obviously, we're showing, you know, potential signs of bear market territory on our EMAs currently, and if we do get that death cross like that on our weekly time frame, we would probably see quite a significant drop. But as we said, I mean, if Bitcoin leads the market back up and we do start getting that pickup back to the middle of the channel, all this is going to be invalidated, isn't it? So we're not paying too much heed to this right now. Obviously, it's something to consider and something to watch. But, you know, it's a long time until we fully close this candle here, and we could close a few candles below our 55 and then get another pickup back to the upside, basically. So we're not too concerned about what's going on here. Obviously, it looks like we're retesting it as resistance currently. But as we said, if Bitcoin does get a nice pickup, then Vechain's obviously going to get well out of there and continue with the bull run, isn't it? So obviously in the short term, if you take a look at the hourly time frame here, you can get an idea of what's going on a bit more clearly. We came down and tested that previous resistance as support here. Now it looks as though we're basically in an uptrend, aren't we? We're above our 20 EMA. We flipped bullish on our 20 EMA on our hourly time frame here. The last time we did this, by the way, was back here, where we basically had this bottoming out pattern, a nice run to the upside, but then we continued to roll, didn't we? This was our reversal out of that that descending wedge, wasn't it? And now it looks as though we are back testing support, holding an uptrend here, basically chopping it up in this level of support and resistance here. But as we said, we do strongly think that Bitcoin could continue to march on in the short term and retake some next key levels. And if that was the case, we could see Vechain coming up to around this 6 or 7 cent level, in our opinion, and doing something like this and just, you know, starting to reverse out and do this kind of V-shaped recovery. But obviously the short term, very difficult to know what's going to happen. But as we always say, in the long term, we do think that this $1 level, this golden $1 level that everyone's looking for, is possible by the end of the bull run. If we're thinking, you know, a lot of people were saying October, Halloween essentially will be the end of the bull run. But it's probably going to be a bit of an ask from what we can tell for us to get to those kinds of price targets by then. And we're not even sure that the price will fully recover by then, considering how much we've been chopping sideways. We could potentially look at, another month maybe of just chopping sideways, getting back into the middle of this channel, getting back to our previous all-time high before we really see the rest of that bull run. So it remains to be seen when we will fully finish the bull run. But we do strongly think that Vechain can reach this $1 level in the next 6 to 8 months, which would probably be, going into at least the very final stages of the bull run if we're not finished already with our blow off top, etc. But I mean, things looking good, aren't they, on the macro timescale? So that's our update today, guys. We'd like to thank everyone for watching. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please let us know down in the comments section below. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you can keep up to date with all of our videos. Remember to comment down below and be subscribed to enter into our brand new monthly giveaway for a hardware wallet. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, please sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, or sign up to YouTube membership by hitting the join button right next to the sub below this video, where you can get access to our private Discord. We're offering coin calls, one-to-one access to us personally, insight into our personal portfolio, daily research of crypto assets with massive potential, and access to our brand new 100x portfolio. With so many benefits, you might as well check it out below. Don't forget to get 2 free stocks with Webull by signing up and then depositing $100 using our link in the description below. You can quite literally deposit the $100, get your 2 free stocks, and then withdraw the money. So there's no reason not to do that, and they could be valued all the way up to $1,600 each. But don't forget to actually deposit as well after signing up, otherwise you won't receive the second stock. Scammers get worse every day, so make sure to protect yourself and your crypto online with PureVPN. Sign up below for some big discounts. You can get access to block content and protect yourself from phishing scams with super low monthly payments and high quality speeds. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.